Hi, welcome back to DorkDate.
Yo, what's up?
We went around and we found all of the little entrances between videos.
This
Also,
Korok seeds.
this does?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
What?
Just like you have to, they had like the things you'd have to shoot your bow and arrow through moving targets and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I
And the
guess.
secrets. Not really a secret.
If you don't know, Quark seeds are from Breath of the Wild. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, at the end of episode 1, the mics started acting funny and I was sounding pretty echoey, so sorry if that was terrible for you.
And let us know if it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, because Elliot really doesn't think it was that bad. I think it sounded terrible.
I heard it. I just, I don't.
The only thing that has been working for us is switching the cords to each of our mics, and then it'll work for a while. But then, as we saw with the last episode, it got weird again at the end. So, let us know what you think.
Let us know if you have any solutions,
Yeah, if you know how to fix our
what?
problem, it's fine. There's probably nothing
Oh, they've been
important
that
in
rendering
there.
for a long time. That was pretty cool.
I wonder how many levels, like, if it grows exponentially.
Before it goes exponential.
Or not even exponentially, if it just keeps growing the number of levels per world. Because there's only 3 in the first world we saw.
Ah, nice. Hey, dude, Marie and I agree.
What'd she say?
Nice.
Oh, nice.
What's this for? Just a
That's just,
recharge spot?
yeah. Well, that's where you'll go if you die. So it's your respawn point.
Checkpoint.
But it's also like, you get ink faster if you go there. So how you want to do this? Are you going to play the whole first world and then I'll jump in on the second one? Or?
Girl, you ain't jumping in.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. I mean, you don't.
I feel like if you do, well, there's only 4 levels, I guess. I was just thinking, I feel like if you did the whole thing, then I wouldn't remember, like, the different tricks and shit toward the end.
Yeah, you have a very short memory for controller layouts.
I really do.
Like, you cannot switch back and forth either. So, yeah, full disclosure, if Kenny's playing a game and then we switch to, like, a different system or something like that, first couple minutes are going to be rough, let me tell ya.
It's not that. It's not just a different system.
Well, no,
it's like the game itself.
Yeah.
Like, if I haven't played it in a minute and all of a sudden we're playing it again, I'm probably not going to remember, like, half of the controls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, button orientation trips me up too. Or not orientation, but like, so the B button on Nintendo is...
The A button on Xbox.
Yeah, and so very often I'll be like, why isn't it going? Why am I backing out? Like an idiot without realizing.
I think everyone probably has that problem.
Except for you.
Me?
No, I was gonna follow it up, like, except for you perfect people or whatever.
Oh.
So I don't know. I feel like there's probably a more efficient way to kill those people. So yeah, last episode.
Probably. I remember having trouble with them too, but I'm not sure.
We should probably just read what Mari's saying.
Yeah. Okay. Here, I'll be her for you.
You gotta do your best weird squid voice. Yeah. So last episode we were talking about my father and how he's a gamer now.
Oh yeah.
And I don't say gamer lightly. It's not like, oh, I've played one game, I'm a gamer. Because he was initially that. He just went nuts after playing Skyrim with his hip replacement. He played, like...
Okay, hang on. This guy is going to eat your paint, so...
Okay.
Just a heads up on how he works.
You passed him a bet, right? No, you little fucker.
Just plan it out, though. Just like... There you go. Okay, anyway.
So yeah, he played like 8 hours a day, and after he beat Skyrim and all the DLC, he took Fallout for a spin, and
he goes hard in games. He loves getting every single thing
he's
that
like a
he can.
completionist, but he doesn't even know what that means.
No,
like,
yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, and so he's played, and he'll play a franchise, and he'll basically play every game in the... I'm doing terrible with these balloons. Every game in the series.
I don't know that there's a lot in them. They might just have like the little...
things?
Yeah.
The
I don't...
pellets or
I
whatever?
don't remember... I mean, I'm not that careful of a person as far as like trying to get specific things, but I don't remember getting anything special from them ever.
Gotcha. But yeah, so he played like Assassin's Creed a while back, and he started with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, so he was playing because he wanted to watch the movie. He's also big into movies.
Yeah.
So he got like every single one that he could get his hands on, things that we'd never even heard of, for like 8 8 months he was just running this pirate ship. He would make everyone that came over, all of his daughters, you, me.
We watched Black Flag so
both
many
of
times,
his daughters.
and it's
He
like,
only has the 2.
I don't know. He's just funny about it.
He made me fight a whale for him because he thought it would be funny. And he just is so into, like, making everyone watch him and play with him.
Yeah, which is kind of cute in
Yeah.
a weird way, but I don't know. It's interesting because, like, you know, when I was like 8, 9, 10, you know, a kid, and I had terrible impulse control. You know what I mean? I would play like Pokemon on my Game Boy for hours and hours and hours and hours. You know what I mean? Like till my eyes hurt, till I felt nauseous, whatever. And I was a child. You know what I mean? I hadn't developed proper impulse control yet. Nowadays, you know, it's a school night, whatever. I'm better at that. My dad, just does not have that capability.
Not as in high school, by the way. We're older than high school.
Yeah, we're all university age. People actually were older than that. But yeah, it's just interesting because he, like, you know, he does the same thing kids do where you're talking to them and he stares at the screen and won't respond to you and stuff like that. So
you have to like step in front of the TV.
Yeah, it's weird seeing this kind of behavior in someone of his age, you know. And I think it's just because he was introduced into this so late in life, you know. So I think it affects him heavily, I guess.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah.
My dad always liked video games, but he's not a gamer. Like he doesn't have any systems right now. He doesn't go out of his way to find out what's new, what he might like. He always said that he bought systems for my brother, even though he would play them a lot too. And like my brother definitely played them more than my dad, but my dad really liked like Madden games, and that was his shit.
That's a job,
and,
man.
yeah, definitely. And like Punch Out, he really liked.
Yeah.
Super Punch Out, even.
Super Punch Out.
Yeah. But he basically didn't really like anything else.
Yeah.
And even now, like we'll tell him that we're like playing a video game or something, and he'll make fun of us for it. Or like board games. If I'm ever on the phone with my dad and he knows I'm playing a board game, he asks me what I'm dressed up
Yeah, as if we're like furries or cosplaying.
He thinks
or
I'm
cosplaying
cosplaying all day, every day.
It's so funny.
If you want, we can play another level.
Well, how long is it so far?
That told us that we got through that one in 6 minutes.
Oh. Right.
So, I mean, our last episode went a little longer than we planned, but it's fine. Let's keep that tradition going.
Sure.
Do you remember where the third one was? You can fast travel to it.
Fast travel, smash travel. It's funny too. Sorry to keep talking to my dad in gaming, but he just played Horizon Zero Dawn. Great game for the PlayStation. I really enjoyed it. And
he seemed. So we played it before he did, and we had just moved back, and not in with them, but back in the same neighborhood as them, and state, I guess. Yeah. And we were really hyping this game. We thought he would love it. It's super cool. If you haven't played it, you should. If you want us to play it on the channel, we can. It's a great game, one of our favorite games of the year, and I was very disappointed with his thrill level of this game. I thought it was a very good game. I thought it was great. I thought he was going to rave about it every single time we saw him. And it was just like, oh yeah, well, I'm trying to, kill this guy this time, and oh, need help with this thing, and...
So he's really into spectacle. Like, he's not, not really into lore and stuff like that. Okay, so we watch Game of Thrones. And...
Yeah.
Game of
Thrones.
No, we love Game of Thrones. We do. We're a huge fan.
Yeah.
But,
But
so we're caught
Mark really loves when it's, like, a spectacle, like you said, when it's violence.
Yeah. If someone's getting their head cut off, or, there's a massive fight scene or explosions, that's great. Even if it makes no sense in context. And anybody who's caught up might know what we're talking about in the latest season.
Try not to spoil.
Yeah, we're going to do our best. But yeah, he just doesn't care. He'd rather see dragons and titties and all that sort of stuff as opposed to...
But even not titties, though.
Yeah.
He's, like, your family, compared to my family, is very weird about nudity and stuff. For instance, we were watching Game of Thrones this year, and there was a sex scene, as there always is. There's, like, at least one every season, you know that.
And, the older season's way more.
Yeah. Because you gotta draw them in,
Right.
And I've been watching, like, movies that have sex scenes in them my entire life. It's never been a big deal.
Yeah.
And...
Which in my family it was. We would always fast forward or...
Yeah, and that's what they made us do. Fast forward. And I was like, really? It's offending you that much?
My 57-year-old father, his 27, 6-year-old daughter, me and Tanya, who are all in our 20s.
23.
You know, yeah, I mean, it wasn't... It's not like there's a child there or something like that. And I understand it being awkward.
It's not like... But it's so close to cover your eyes. You shouldn't see this.
Yeah, that's pretty
weird. I don't know.
And there was, it was not...
I can understand parents wanting to do that with children, but we're all adults, and we understand nudity, and it's not like we're not all sitting around watching porn together. And that's even how his daughter, Rebecca, describes Game of Thrones. It's like porn. And she still watches it.
No, that was how her...
No, she described it to them as being kind of like porn.
I don't think so.
She did.
No, that's how they count. No. Her status bid.
Yeah, he said, "Isn't that show like porn?"
Yeah.
Because she had said that to him about... Rebecca had once talked to her mom and stepdad. Stepdad? Are they married?
Stepfather. Yeah, they're married. Of course they're married.
Well, yeah, I assume so. I don't really know them, though. About Game of Thrones, and she was explaining it to them, and she said it was like porn. So then she made a status on Facebook about it coming back on, and he said, "Isn't that show like porn?" Or, "I thought that show was like porn," and she was like, "Really? That's the only time you're gonna comment on my thing is about porn?" But, yeah, pointless story, but get used to us disagreeing on nitty-gritty details.
Yeah, that could fucking happen. Yeah. It was a very tame sex scene, too. Like,
yeah, no.
It's not rape or anything like that. No. It wasn't an orgy.
Which has happened, in TV. And I can so understand if that is the scene that you want to get over. Or if you have, like, that past where you don't want to watch sex scenes. I get not wanting to watch them, but he's just they've never been like that, It's not like he has this thing where it's like, oh my god, this makes me so... like sad or so mad or so uncomfortable or this brings back terrible memories. It's just I don't want to watch this even though we are all capable of watching this and it's fine. I don't know. I get it. For some people in some situations, I get it. It's something that bugs me.
Yeah. People can be prudish.
Hey, if you fans out there are prudes, good on ya.
Or this isn't the channel for you, not that we're gonna be slinging vulgarities all the time. But yeah, my super. Is that what they wanted to use? I think she did. I don't remember this.
I don't know. I'm still never reading what she's.
Yeah, that was your job. Excuse me.
I did tell you I was gonna do that, but I didn't. Nice.
Sorry.
I like the onion rings in this one.
Yeah, it's funny. Although I don't love that Sean, that shrimp guy, is like tempura. That seems.
He was always that.
No, I'm not saying like how could they.
Oh wow.
First death on DorkDate.
She even told you like timing is key or something like that. Remember to think before you leap. She said.
Whatever, Mari.
So maybe keep an eye out.
No, but like the fact that he's crusty, right?
Why are you shaking all over?
I'm just resetting, dog. It implies that they eat people. Like, implies, like, why is he temporary deep fried? Was he born that way? Is it, like, clothes? Is that just...
I bet it's clothes.
Yeah, well...
I mean, he only wears shoes because he used to be the shoe guy. Alright, guys. That is it for DorkDate episode 2.
Of Splatoon.
Next time, we will fight the boss on this... Oh, there he is.
Ba-ba-ba!
You don't get to see him. But next time, you will.
Goodbye. Oh, I jumped to the next level.